Welcome back, everybody, to the Denver Broncos franchise. We have just 3 games remaining here in the regular season, and the Broncos enter at 8-5 to meet the Tennessee Titans, who are 7-6, trying to find their way back into the playoff hunt. A win today would do just that. The Broncos look like they're competing for either the 6th seed or possibly an AFC West title, depending on what happens with the Kansas City Chiefs. Denver is coming off a big win against Jacksonville last week, but this team has not been very consistent, especially since Nate Sheffield took over at starting quarterback. They have traded wins and losses for the last 6 weeks. They're hoping to make it a 2-win streak today, as they take on Tennessee and rookie running back Jason Slaughter. He's been effective this season, but hasn't had the big game. We saw him back at Nebraska in college, and he was outstanding, and we'll get to see him here in a little bit. But let's get underway. Week 15 is here, and this is Deon Price on the short kick. Denver will start with the football at about the 32-yard line. The Broncos are coming off that big overtime win a week ago against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Nate Sheffield now with 8 touchdowns on the year, but 7 interceptions. I do think he's made some improvements over the course of his starts, but now these games are really important. And they'll start on the ground. This is Deon Price, and he does not get much. Stopped by Derek Nottie. It's 2nd and 10, rolling outside. Sheffield, time to throw, and he lobs one downfield, and there is one of the heroes from a week ago, Terrell Corville. He is out to the 49 of Tennessee as we take a look at this defense. Now, they did undergo a scheme change, and Moses Ingram and Harold Landry both play a lot more in coverage now than they used to, and it's no surprise Tennessee is last in sacks. We'll see if the Broncos can protect Sheffield today. Here on 3rd down, he does have time, takes a shot, and connects with Oliver at the 15-yard line. Oliver starting in the place of Levi Summers, and he is much better at stretching the field. Now at the 13, Sheffield up top, and he's caught for the touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins, number 5 on the season. He gets off the line cleanly, and Sheffield just puts this up and over the defense. Wonderful play, and the Broncos strike quickly. It's 7-0. For a team lacking consistency like Denver, that's a great way to start. Now against the Tennessee offense, you have Marcus Mariota, who is very good at taking care of the football. And Tennessee definitely wants to establish the run. They'll start in the air on 1st down. Mariota downfield, and it's incomplete. Alfred Henderson lost it. Looked like he was going to have a big pickup. But here is Tennessee's offense, and I like what they've done with their offensive line. They've brought in Jason Slaughter. They lost A.J. Brown. This team doesn't necessarily have a dominant number 1 receiver. 3rd and 12. Mariota downfield, and this is incomplete. Looking for the tight end, Jesse James, and that's a 3-and-out. You can't ask for a much better start. Denver up 7-0, now good field position. And working to the outside, this is Donovan Jennings to midfield. Jennings' efficiency picking up this year. He's closer to 4 yards a carry. And he gets this one. That's a 1st down pickup. I do think what hurts his average is all the short yardage and red zone carries he gets. Price checks in now and rolling right. Sheffield chased, and he can't get rid of it in time. He is dropped. I think they'll rule he actually stepped out of bounds there, but Sam Hubbard applied the pressure. Here is 3rd down for Sheffield. He steps up, throws outside, and that is broken up. Great coverage on DeAndre Hopkins, and Tennessee forces a punt. It's been a great season for Colby Wadman. And the Titans let it go. Inside the 10. How does he do it? Down at the 1. Tennessee backed up now, just trying to get some room. And they'll hand this to Jason Slaughter. And he'll take them up to the 5-yard line. Slaughter now at about 600 yards on the year as James hauls this in. And that's enough for a Tennessee 1st down, it appears. Jesse James has been very productive this season. First and 10, and they hand this one to Duke Johnson, and he finds some daylight, getting out to the 22-yard line. Another first down, and plenty of room to open things up. Titans go empty, and Mariota's on target. Complete to the 32-yard line to Aries Buckhalter. Fake the slaughter on 3rd and 2. Mariota's got time, and the pass is caught. Corey Davis at the 49-yard line. Great job by Tennessee getting away from their own end zone. Now across the 50, and there's Boogie Turner. Well, that happened pretty quick. He just leaped over the guard who went low, and there's not a whole lot Mariota can do here. Boogie Turner, sack number 12. 3rd down now for the Titans, needing 8, and the pressure's put on as Mariota throws away out of bounds, and they're not in field goal range. Good hold there for the defense, still 7-0. Opening this drive with some play action, and the pass is caught by Deion Price, and he'll get up the sideline for a gain of 10. The Broncos do want to use Price more as a receiver, but now they'll hand this one. Amani Jones had lined up in the slot, and he'll get 5. He was signed a couple weeks ago, and the Broncos are looking to get him touches. That sets up 3rd down. Sheffield climbs the pocket. He'll slide down. That's awfully close, and they will not give it to him. Denver keeps the offense on the field, and they're going to run it here. Jennings picks it up and has a first down, but lost the football at the end. And now they're saying no, he was down. It's a big 4th down conversion. Broncos at the Tennessee 43. Plenty of time, and the pass is caught by Corville inside the 30. It's a gain of 16 yards. Bashawn Wright in the game as the 3rd receiver as Sheffield connects with Hopkins over the middle, and that's close to another first down. At the 16, they'll toss it out. Price looking to throw it, and he'll just get rid of it as a flag comes in. And this is holding against Nate Sheffield. Have you ever seen a quarterback called for holding? You never know what you're going to see here in the Broncos franchise, but Sheffield backs up the offense. On 1st and 20, he got it away to Hopkins inside the 5. Well, that makes up for it. Nice job. Interesting sequence to get us inside the 5, and Price is stuffed. Maybe a gain of 1. 3 tight ends in the game. They're going to Price again, and this time he's dropped in the backfield, and he's down in pain. Oh no, Deion Price, he will come out and get some attention on the sideline, and hopefully that's not serious. Broncos will go spread out on 3rd and goal. Sheffield overthrows Hopkins badly, and it's incomplete. 4th down. Hopefully Price is all right. It's now a 10-0 Denver lead in the 2nd quarter as Palmer brings down Mariota. He's closing in on 20 sacks on the season, now 2.5 away. A little play fake on 2nd down. They get to Mariota again with Eric McKinney on the cornerback blitz. We don't see him sent very often. But now at 3rd and 27, they'll just settle underneath for a short gain, and the Broncos will get the football back. Really good start, though, for the defense. I like how they're playing. Here's a high snap and a delivery to Amani Jones as he picks up 6. Not seeing Deion Price to start this drive. Sheffield throws off the fake, and Corville has another reception. And Sheffield now 11 of 15 passing with the touchdown. Great news. Price back in the game. He gets the flip and works to the edge. Inside the 10 and taken out of bounds at the 3-yard line. It looks like Price is feeling all right. That's one of his biggest plays of the year. Now at the 5, pressure sent. Sheffield throws underneath, and Price cannot get into the end zone. But now the Broncos are at the 1. Fake from Sheffield. He will throw it out to Jennings for the touchdown, and the Broncos open up their lead here in the 2nd quarter. He hesitated a bit, but Jennings had enough time to haul this in and break the plane. No doubt about that. 17-0. Tennessee's offense has to get something going. I feel like we've hardly seen them in this first half, as they have not gotten many first downs. Mariota still less than 50 yards passing. Here's a 3rd and 3 give to Duke Johnson, and they needed that conversion badly. If you're Tennessee here, you want to obviously see points and very little time left on the clock. Here is a solid gain for Slaughter. 2 minutes to go here in the first half, and back to the air. Good coverage, and down goes Mariota again, this time sacked by Bradley Chubb. And they'll hurry back to the line. 3rd and 13. Mariota with a man open. He's got it in Bronco territory. Alfred Henderson with the big first down. A 29-yard reception. Closing in on field goal range. This pass is caught by Jesse James, and the Titans take this inside the 30. They still have their timeouts and a great chance to add points. 8 in coverage. Caught by Johnson. He got away from Charles and moves the chains out of bounds at the 17. 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the empty set, Mariota feels pressure and lost the football. Bradley Chubb scoops it up. He takes off across the 50. Chubb to the 30, running out of gas as Mariota brings him down from behind. It's a massive takeaway for this Bronco defense. And it's the rookie, Nelson Johnson, who split the double team and dislodges the football, giving the Broncos another scoring threat. They're already up 17-0. To the air with 33 seconds. Sheffield has the pressure picked up. He extends and throws to the end zone. He missed Corville wide open. Big break for Tennessee, now down to 27 seconds. Dumped off, caught by Jennings. He gets up the sideline to the 5-yard line. Good play, timeout Denver. 3 wide in the game on 1st and goal. Sheffield to the end zone, touchdown! Deion Price. Out of the backfield, he gets inside leverage, and Sheffield puts it right on the money. How about this first half for the Denver offense? They are up 24-0. 10 seconds to go for Tennessee. More pressure, and Mariota is sacked again by Bradley Chubb. And that is maybe the most dominant half of football the Broncos have played all season. And what a time, too. On the road, chasing a playoff spot. A win today obviously helps our playoff chances, but the Chiefs already won, so we need to win just to maintain the pace we were on. It's looking more and more like Week 17 could be a very big matchup between these teams. Here on the ground, this is Jason Slaughter opening the second half, and they really could not get him going at all in the first. Obviously no points for Tennessee, so nothing's working. They'll dump this off. Mariota to Duke Johnson, and he's taken down by Jamari Akinjide, and that'll get it back for Denver. And when have they had such a positive game flow opportunity here? They can turn it over to their running game now and see if that can help them cruise to victory. Now, Deion Price hasn't had the best day. He's less than 1 yard a carry. They're back to the air on 3rd down, and Sheffield got it away for Corville, who breaks away into Tennessee territory. When things are going your way, you can make plays like that. That was intended for Hopkins, by the way. 3rd and 7 now for Sheffield, and the pressure gets through late, and there's Moses Ingram, the top player on this defense. And they've got to find a way to get some stops now and pretty much shut out Denver the rest of the way. I'm not going to say it's over, but Tennessee just can't wake up offensively. There's Cam Smithson. Mariota is sacked again. And now from the 3, a little play action. Not really fooling this defense, however, as Savage makes the tackle, and that's another wasted drive, just taking time off the clock. Good field position. They'll pitch this out on 1st down. And again, Price, nowhere to go. 6 carries, 0 yards. Well, that's going to force them to throw it again. 2nd and long, downfield, and incomplete. Hopkins was well covered. It's 3rd and long. Tennessee with a good chance to force another stop. 4-man rush, Sheffield, no one open. He'll take off and is caught from behind. That'll be a sack for Harold Landry. So a good job by this Tennessee defense, but it doesn't mean much with a big 0 on the scoreboard. They're going to let it go again. Colby Wadman won't even give him a shot. Again, pinned inside the 5. They can't even run their offense here. You're just playing defensively at this point, trying to avoid the safety. 3rd down and 9 for the Titans. And they'll run Slaughter inside, and the Broncos are all over it. Savage and Turner combine. 4th down. Tennessee is making no progress in this 3rd quarter. They'll bring some pressure now. Sheffield lobs it for Hopkins, and he hauls it in. Beautiful pitch and catch. That was a perfect pass from Sheffield. Out to the Tennessee 40. Here's a give inside. Deion Price lost the football, and the Titans will take over. That's a big fumble, and the team with the #1 turnover differential shows why they have been successful this year. They have forced a lot of takeaways. This has to be a point-scoring drive for the Titans. On 1st and 10, all alone. This is caught for a 1st down, and the Titans are inside the Bronco 40. Mariota 14 for 17 as he gives this to Duke Johnson. He's got room and jukes out Watson. They'll tack on some extra yards with a face mask call. Best scoring chance all day for Tennessee. On 1st down, Mariota under pressure. He gets it away for a short pickup. Now, teams against Denver score a touchdown on 43% of their drives in the red zone. And this is broken up. It looked like that would be the score right there. Miles Jack breaks it up. 3rd down, Titans. Pressure sent. It's tipped and caught for the touchdown. Tennessee on the board. And not in very typical fashion. This gets deflected by Damian Charles, and the Titans just score based off pure luck. And they'll go for 2, down 18. Mariota throws, and this one's broken up by Watts, but he knocked it down, not up. So this is still a 3-possession ball game in the 3rd quarter, and after the fumble, they go right back to him. It's Deion Price for a solid pickup. They still want to get him his touches. 9 carries on the day for Price, and now another pitch. And he gets downhill with running room across the 40 of Tennessee and out of bounds. After starting out so inefficient, now it's a 10-carry, 48-yard day for Deion Price. Out of the eye, King leads the way. Price again for good yardage. He is close to another 1st down. I can't believe how he is salvaging his stats today. But on 3rd down, Jennings is brought down for a loss. That is Knight in the backfield. And that'll bring on the field goal team. 27-6 as the Broncos add their first points of the half. And almost take the football right back. That is dropped by Miles Jack. Tennessee needs 3 more touchdowns. And this pass is incomplete. Jack in coverage once again. And the Titans obviously have no choice here but to go for it. And it's a throw wide open. Corey Davis makes a man miss. And he is out toward midfield. 1st down, Titans. At their own 49-yard line, Duke Johnson is the running back. Mariota's got time. And again wide open. Here's Corey Davis for another 15-yard gain. Titans starting to move the football decently. 3rd and 12. Open on the outside. That's Alfred Henderson. Tennessee close to the red zone once again. Trying to make this game interesting. Keep it on the ground, and Slaughter is wrapped up by Eric McKinney. It's a different ball game here in the NFL. 4th down now, pressure on the way. Mariota to the end zone. That's a touchdown. It's Aries Buckhalter. He scored both of the Tennessee touchdowns today, and this game is not over. It's a 2-score game. The Titans offense is getting better, and there are 6.5 minutes to go. They'll start this. Donovan Jennings gets nothing. Stuffed. Can the Titans make this interesting? 2nd and 10 with time. Sheffield connects with Hopkins. That's enough for a first down. The great teams know how to close out these kinds of games. And Jennings gets running room and takes the Broncos to midfield. And the clock will run. Again, Donovan Jennings looks to cut back, and that's another short gain. Now inside 4 minutes in Titan territory. Now Sheffield goes play action, and he'll take a shot. Looking for Corville. It's a touchdown. Denver opens their lead back up, and that may put this one away. What a throw and catch. That's one of the plays of the season for this Denver Bronco offense. A picture-perfect play-action shot after smashing the running game inside over and over again. Eventually, you'll find your chance to go over the top. How about that, everybody? A 34-13 lead for the Broncos, and they have dominated this football game. Tennessee was not prepared this week, and the Broncos are poised to move to 9-5 on the season. Mariota rolls and cannot connect with James. That's a turnover on downs. And it looks like this game is over, everybody. Nicholas Baldwin getting some cleanup snaps here, and that is going to bring us to the end. 34-13. And with that, it looks like the Titans' playoff hopes have disappeared. Falling to 7-7, they cannot top the Broncos with a tiebreaker. These are 2 big wins here for the Broncos. You win in overtime against the Jaguars in a real battle, and then a dominant showing here on the road after that emotional victory. But now we close the year with perhaps 2 of our toughest games on the entire schedule. So at 9-5, not much is really certain at this point. The AFC is so competitive. We have a shot at the wild card. We have a shot at the division. And we'll see what we can do with these last 2 weeks. It was a great game today. Nate Sheffield was outstanding. It was the best game he's played so far. He had 4 touchdown passes and no interceptions. You gotta love that performance. I felt like we could have a big game against Tennessee, and sure enough, we pulled it off. I think Sheffield has shown a lot of improvement, and it's the perfect time to be seeing him play at his best. He's getting some attention around the league. Everybody taking notice of Nate Sheffield and the strides he's taking here as a rookie. And this performance is good enough to have him named AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Not sure he gets that without the deep ball to Terrell Corville. So let's take a look at a couple scores here. Baltimore, big time over Jacksonville. That definitely stood out. But the Cowboys are up next on the schedule, and they easily defeated a struggling Minnesota Viking team. The Cowboys are a very unique team because nobody runs the football like them. Nobody now, nobody ever. Ezekiel Elliott already has the NFL rushing record with 2 games to spare. So this is not just your typical number 1 ranked rushing team. This is historic. And I know our run defense is great, but now it's the ultimate test. Best run defense, best running game in NFL history. What's gonna give? I can't wait to take on the Cowboys. I think next week we're going to need a lot of points. I expect a very, very high scoring ball game. We almost have Terrell Corville to 1,000 yards. He is second in wide receivers for yards per catch. One more team that's been very good lately, the Atlanta Falcons have won their last 4, putting up some big numbers in the process. Looks like they'll be heading to the postseason. There are some really, really impressive teams this year, and it seems like we're playing almost all of them this season. We've already met the Baltimore Ravens, the Chiefs once. We've gone through this gauntlet of AFC wildcard contenders. Now we meet the best the NFC has to offer. Dak Prescott's playing well. Ezekiel Elliott, his numbers speak for themselves. So what can we do week 15, or actually this is week 16? Continuing to upgrade Nate Sheffield. We go scrambler here, and we get a great upgrade of 2 accuracy ratings and throw power. The superstar X Factor makes a huge difference, and so does the positive morale, giving everything a boost. He's played his best football in recent weeks, and hopefully we see that stick around. Deion Price, 542 yards on the year. Jennings at 521. Today showed kind of why you can't give up on Deion Price. Even when he wasn't having a very good game, eventually he's going to break one. It's just a matter of time. And our defense, they will be on display next week. Can they slow down Prescott? Can they slow down Zeke and get us to that 10th victory? I'll see you all in a huge game next episode against the Dallas Cowboys. Thank you all for watching today's episode. Hope you had a good time with this one. Nice to have a dominant victory after all of the inconsistency we've shown. But please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and year 7 continues next time. Have a great day, everybody.